Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back. We are going to do a twin flame reading here. Haven't done one of these in a little while, so we're gonna check on your twin flame situation, see what spirit wants you to know. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest. Not every reading will resonate with you, and that's okay. All right. And as always, thank you for being here, and please consider subscribing to the channel. All right, Spirit, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what does the collective need to know here about their twin flame? What's going on in their connection? Okay. All right. So first card out is partying. So either you or both of you, you and your twin flame, are both kind of happily single right now, taking time with friends, having fun, and living in the moment, okay? We'll find out, we'll clarify and see if that's, definitely what's going on with your person. But I'm hearing from Spirit that this is definitely what you all are going through, okay? That you all are, not necessarily out being a party animal per se, but that you are just trying to live in the moment. You're trying to, do what's best for you, and you've kind of surrendered this situation. So you're just kind of going with the flow. You are hanging out with friends, family, loved ones. You're working on yourself. You're working on maybe your career, and basically just doing things that you find fulfilling, things that make you happy. Okay, and you're just enjoying being, by yourself right now. Okay, yeah, you all are acting, like a phoenix, basically, where you have risen from the ashes. You're looking forward to a new phase in your life, new phases, new opportunities. You're trying to grow from this situation and things like that. So yeah, you're just, healing, and you're doing great. And look at what just came out, healing heart. So yeah, you all are healing from this heartbreak, from whatever transpired with this person, and that you were in a connection with this twin flame. However they hurt you, you have maybe gone through some toxicity with this person, or realized that this connection had been toxic because of maybe the things that they said or did, that maybe this person was dealing with addictions of some sort, or addictive mindsets or habits, or cycles in their life, things like that. I'm hearing, that for a lot of these people, they've been dealing with, wounding from childhood or past relationships where they're codependent, maybe avoidant or anxious attachment styles, where they cause that runner chaser dynamic. Maybe they breadcrumbed you, gaslit you, and that's all forms of abuse. So I know it says abusive relationship on here, and a lot of times, we do classify abuse. The first thing that comes to mind is maybe physical or schmegel, unfortunately. But even, emotional and mental abuse is a big thing. And it's one of those things that isn't always recognized, but dealing with, breadcrumbing, gaslighting, making people feel like they're less than, or like they're in competition, or that you're an option, any of those things that make you feel bad. I mean, they're all forms of abuse, unfortunately. And here we go. Yeah, the runner. So someone ran in this connection. I'm hearing that it's most likely this person that ran at one point or another. Maybe this is what happened before you all separated, and you said enough's enough, and you blocked them. Okay, so for some of you that is the case, but this person at least ran once in this connection, if not more than once. And it's because they had a fear of intimacy, fear of emotional vulnerability. They just run away from these vulnerable things. They felt that the connection between the two of you got to a certain point where it was very intense and overwhelming, and they just kind of had to let go and run away. And it basically caused a lot of turmoil for the two of you. Okay, what else do you want to tell us here, Spirit? Let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. But yeah, so this is kind of what's going on right now. All right, let's see here. So, it's possible that this person, if you are waiting for this person to come back, if you're waiting for an opportunity to talk with this person, or to reunite, something like that. This person is saying not today. Now, this might also be on your side. You might just not be ready. Okay. But for a lot of you, you are ready, and you want this person to change and come back to you, because it's your twin flame, and you want to be in union with this person. But this person, you might have put up boundaries. It's very possible. For a lot of you, you have, because you just said no, enough's enough, and you put up boundaries because you're hurt from them. But they're, at least one of you or both sides are avoiding conversation right now. So, and it's due to still being upset about the situation. And that's completely normal. Okay. Now I'm hearing that this is mostly on your person's side, but there's been some old school ways of thinking. So outdated thinking due to conditioning, maybe from childhood, or like I said, past relationships. They are in their head. They're replaying things over and over again. You might be as well, for some of you, if you feel like you're ruminating over things. But yeah, they're definitely replaying events and being in their head, okay, about what transpired. Now, we do have the Cupid's arrow card that came out. We're going to have to clarify this. So Spirit wants you to have faith because love is coming, okay? There is a surprise invitation on its way to you, and we'll have to figure out if that's from a new person or if it's coming from this past person, okay, your twin flame. Anything else? What else do you want us to know, Spirit? Let's see if maybe get one more card here. Yeah, here we go. All right, so we do have the cut down card. So cutting out, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment. So it could be for some of you that this person, since your separation, now I'm not saying that this person didn't have feelings for you before, but this person's feelings might have expanded during the separation period. And it is due to, you standing your ground, you cutting them out, you stopping the pattern, and giving them the silent treatment here. Because, it's possible that maybe this person is used to having people chase them, and that's what they're used to. That's what they like, because it feeds their ego. And when you stop doing that, you're like, no, my self-worth means more than that. I'm not doing that. And you kind of cut them out of your life. It did hurt them, but I'm hearing from Spirit that when you did that, this person's respect for you, shot up. I can't tell you how much. Because, and not to say that they didn't have respect for you before, but the amount of respect for you that they have now, I mean, you are above anybody else that they've ever had a connection with. And it's because you're trying to stop that pattern. Okay. Now for some of you also that, where this might be, we're going to have to find out if this is maybe Cupid's arrow with maybe a new person that's coming into your life. It's because you've stopped the pattern of dealing with what this person, this twin flame, and has treated you. And the thing is that you've learned a lesson. That's basically what it is. During this separation, because of this separation and silent treatment, by cutting this person out of your life, you have stopped the pattern of people treating you this way. Now, whether other people in the past have treated you similarly or not, this person coming into your life most likely brought things out in you or made you feel a certain way where you needed to confront wounding and heal it. So, because that's, basically what the goal is with twin flame relationships. So, all right, let's see here. Spirit, what can you clarify about Cupid's arrow here for the collective? Is this a past person, or is this a new person? Let's see here. What can you tell us? Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups. Honestly, I mean, there are readers out there that kind of see the Ace of Cups as somebody brand new, but I kind of see the Ace of Cups both ways. I see the Ace of Cups, it could be a new person, but it could also be this past person, if they want to start a new emotional beginning with you. Because if you did not have an emotional type connection with this person because they were so closed up and they just, they could not be vulnerable with you. They could not show their emotional side with you. And maybe, maybe if you tried to be emotional with this person or show them feelings or whatever, they could have gaslit you. And that's due to them avoiding that emotional side. Now this person might want that emotional beginning with you. So that does not necessarily tell me either way. Whoever this is, they are going to be secure. They're going to, be very nurturing, kind of like a father figure. Someone who wants to provide you with stability and security. Okay. So this could be this could be your twin flame here. Okay. So because it's saying that this person is in their head. Okay. A self-imposed prison. So that would go along with this old school card right here, replaying events over and over. I connect that with the Eight of Swords. So, this person could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It could also be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It could also be, let's see, Eight of Swords is a Gemini. Could be a Gemini as well. But yeah, I'm having a feeling that this Cupid's arrow is, for the majority of you, if not all of you, this is this past person. Okay. So Cupid's arrow has struck this person. All right. They had love for you before, but the amount of love right now that they have for you is like overflowing. All right. I'm just telling you what I'm being told. It's the whole thing of not knowing what you have until you lost it. And this person is, I'm hearing, freaking out because they lost the love of their life. All right. They lost, quote unquote, their person. They want a new emotional beginning here with you. They want to be the provider for you. They're working on their stability, their security, because they want to be that provider for you. Okay. They are in their head about it. And it's due to an ending here with you. Okay, it could be a Scorpio. It could be because of the ending that they had with you, but it's also because they want transformation of this connection. All right, so they do want to come in with quick communication, and so that communication might come in pretty quick here. Like I said, it could be a Sagittarius. And so right now they're kind of in hermit mode. So right now they are, and it could be a Virgo, but they're right now they are trying to introspect. They're trying to heal, and that could be why this Not Today card is coming out, because they're still, hurt from what's happened here between the two of you. They don't know what to say. They know you've got boundaries up, and they understand why you have boundaries up. Okay. So they're hermiting, and they're just trying to, stay to themselves. They're trying to figure out what the best way is to come back to you and, talk with you about all of these things. But yeah, and it's all due to you walking away and taking back your power. This person had you up on a pedestal, I'm hearing, and now I'm hearing that you're even higher on the pedestal. So, yeah. All right. What else can you tell us about this person, Spirit? What can you tell us about this person and what's going on with them? Anything? All right. So for some of them, they could be having car issues, but I'm also hearing that they want to come to you fairly quickly here. Okay. They want to get on their chariot and they want to come and talk with you. It could be a Cancer that you're dealing with here with the chariot. What else is going on, Spirit? Yeah, they want union with you. Oh my gosh. So they want to come in and talk about coming into union. This is something that's really going, like, replaying in their head. They know that they did not give you an equal give and take. They know that they might have breadcrumbed you, or they were giving to more than one situation here, possibly, but they want to give you your equal give and take now. Oh my gosh, I can't even get my words out. That's what I'm feeling like. I'm feeling like this person, that's what I'm channeling, is that this person has all this stuff that they want to say to you, and they don't want to mess it up, basically. So they're taking their time, they're hermiting, and they still want to come in quick, but they're hermiting and trying to figure out how to go about doing this. What do I need to change about myself to transform this connection in the most positive way, which is very, very healthy. So with the Four of Wands, you could be dealing with an Aries, and the Six of Pentacles, a Taurus. But yeah, so on the bottom of the deck, we've got the Six of Cups. So this person could be a Scorpio, but this person is definitely from someone from your past. You might have a past life connection with this person. In the past, this person might have acted like a player, okay? They might have acted in the Knight of Wands energy. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but this person might have acted inconsistent, in and out, hot and cold, made you feel like an option. Like I said, breadcrumbed you, made you feel like you were in competition or just not enough in one way or another. So that is all things that I'm hearing that they might have been in the past. But this person with the Lovers, it could be a Gemini again. This person has a lot of love for you. All right? This person has a lot of love for you. And with the Hanged Man, I mean, this person definitely is getting a new perspective on things. So yeah, they might not really be doing much right now, but this person is getting a new perspective of this whole situation. So I'm getting goosebumps from Spirit. Yeah, this is definitely what's going on here on this person's side. And they will be coming in. I'll get timing here in a little bit, but Spirit, how does the collective feel about this person right now? How is the collective feeling about this person right now? If you could tell me. Now, it's going to be different for all of you, but okay, so you're feeling like this person was very deceptive. This person had betrayed you. Maybe they lied, manipulated you. But yeah, they betrayed you. That's how you all are feeling about this person. And that would be accurate for the majority. I mean, that's what I've been seeing in readings lately, is that especially in these twin flame readings, love readings, whatever, the collective's person was very deceptive. They lied, they betrayed you. The Seven of Swords, it could be an Aquarius. But let's see, what else do we have? Okay, we've got the King of Wands. And that could have come out because the Knight of Wands, didn't come out or is already out here. But you, again, might feel like this person was inconsistent. I mean, the King of Wands, even though it's a step up from the Knight of Wands, this person could have been acting inconsistent and basically in that Knight of Wands energy. And you had a pretty big ending with this person. A very hurtful, big ending with the Ten of Swords. Again, it could be a Gemini. We also have on the bottom of the deck the Knight of Pentacles. This person could have taken forever to change. If they made you an option, they took forever to see your value, to see your worth, to actually make you feel like you meant something to them. They took forever. For some of them, they were working on their stability. But yeah, like you see this person as a time waster. You see them as taking forever, basically putting you up on a shelf until they wanted to, they needed you for something, unfortunately. So a lot of you felt like you were used by this person when all you did was act in your Queen of Cups energy and you just gave all your love to this person. All you did was love on this person. Yep. And they made you feel like you were left out in the cold. So, it's, I hate to say, it's shitty that how this person treated you. All you did was love on them and all they did was make you feel like crap. They made you feel like you were nothing to them. So hopefully they're healing and hopefully things will work out because, I'm seeing that you all are now with the Three of Wands. You're looking to the future here, no matter what the future might hold for you. You are in that Queen of Swords energy. You know, you are thinking more logically, and you know, for a lot of you, you have kind of closed off your heart. We have the 10 of Wands that came out in reverse. So this is you like wanting to release burden. Release the burden that this person has put on you. And I don't blame you whatsoever. Okay? Because you didn't deserve the burden that this person put on you. So, all right. So Holy Spirit and Holy Angels, what kind of advice can you give to the collective here in this situation or in their life? What kind of advice do you want to give to them? Let's see what Spirit wants you to know here. All right, so we've got the Ace of Wands. So you've got a new passionate beginning on its way to you, whether it's with this person or something that you're working on. You know, I'm also taking with this card here with the Ace of Wands that for a lot of you, you are just working on your passions and your desires, things that make you happy. And there's something coming into your life. Maybe you're working on like a passionate project or a hobby, something like that. And that is going to give you a lot of fulfillment. Okay, so, you know, it's possible for some of you, it's a new passionate beginning either with this person or with someone else, but I'm hearing for the majority of you that Spirit, just the advice is just to work on the things that make you happy, the things that make you fulfilled, the things you're passionate about in life. It kind of goes along with this partying card, you know, spending time with friends and being happily single, living in the moment. Yeah, if you haven't been doing that yet, do it. You can definitely do it. If you are already doing it, try to do it more or as much as you can, because that is going to bring you, you know, fulfillment. Because, you know, with the wheel here, whatever is meant for you will come into your life. Okay, so basically just focus on yourself, focus on the things that make you happy, and that's basically Spirit's message here for you. Okay, I think that's a really nice message. All right, Spirit, when can the collective expect this person to come in, if you can give us a time frame? Let's see here. So for some of you, this person might return into your life this month. All of my readings are timeless. So whenever this reading found you, this person might return to your life sometime this month to come and talk with you here. I always recommend to watch out for red flags, things like that, because you just never know if this person has changed or not. Okay, so it could be as early as this month. Is there anything else, Spirit? Let's see here. Okay, and then we have by summer. So whenever, like I said, this found you, it could be by summer. And then I also have by winter. So, well, like I said, I mean, whenever this reading finds you, I'm recording this in the beginning of October, so it could be sometime in October. It could be by winter, which is mid or end of December. It could also be by summer, depending on when, like I said, it finds you. But even if you find this reading in October now, this person might take that long. It just depends on their healing time and when, you know, it's this whole not today, you know, whenever they get past that, basically, and are not afraid to come and contact you. So, or whatever the divine timing is, I hate to say, but all right. Well, I hope this reading helps. I hope it brought clarity for you and information, and I hope it finds you well. And until next time, namaste, my friends. Take care.